Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again, and today I'll be teaching you the part 2 of the base assignment that we got. So without rigging, how do we get to this state? As you can see, I can move my brows freely, I can move my mouth, I can close my eyes up and down, I can blink, and yeah. So how do we get to this state? First off, it should model all the kind of expressions that you want. So you would do a smile, a frown, left jaw, right jaw, and a drop jaw. Okay, so first of all, after you are done with all these expressions, you open Shape Editor, right? You follow the teacher's tutorial, you take it, and then you just select the blend shape, and then create, and then add selection as target. So whatever expressions that you need, just add selection as target. That's the general idea. I'm gonna add more. Yes, I'm gonna add more. What you wanna do is you go to key, set driven key, and then you just choose the controller that you want. So don't mind the square. The square is just there for decorative purposes. It's just for decoration. Okay, so what you want to do is to create this controller. And how do you do that? You just create this circle by clicking on curves and then straighten it to face the front side. So by default, your pivot point will be showing the object. And what you want to do is to avoid something called gimbal lock. So when the thing is on the object, the pivot, when you rotate, the axis will run away as well. So to avoid controlling the axis that had been affected by the rotation, you hold W, and then you hold left click and you choose world, and it will follow the world axis. So now we can see the y axis here. And the general rule is that, let's say your eyes, your brows, your forehead, right? It's going up and down. So if let's say you only want to control up, you just go to set driven key, that's it. And then you choose the curve. Oh yeah, remember to freeze transformations first. And then you choose the curve and then you load it as a driver. And then after that, you choose your face mesh. And then you go to face, your blend shape here. And then you choose select in the attribute editor. And then you choose load driven. Once you choose load driven, you'll see that you have all this, which are all these expressions. How do you get this? You go to Windows, Animation Editors, and you just go to Shape Editor. And as shown in the tutorial, press face, and then select the expression that you want. So in my case, I will add these two, and then I'll add selection as target, and then just name it however you want. So let's say I have a left eye blink. Now I have a right eye, and that's it. This is how you add it into your driven. So once you add something new, just go back to your mesh, go to your blend shape again, press select, and then you just load driven, and it's gonna be here. This one is my left eye blink. Okay, now I did the right eye. So with the left eye blink and the right eye blink, for a new circle, since it's just going up and down, let's just pretend that this is just closing your eyes on one side. All right. So since it's just going up and down, you want to go to limit information, and we're doing it on the y-axis only. The rest of it, we are gonna lock and hide selected. Why do we use it on the y-axis only? Because we are only going up and down, and it makes it much more intuitive for us to know that, okay, this one is going up and down, so something's gonna go vertically up and down. All right. So for I'll do a left eye blink, and in this case, let's just load the driver again. Okay. So translate Y. We choose translate Y, left eye blink, and when it's on 0, all right, we'll key. So now it's translate Y, key. Now let's say it goes up all the way to 1. So you're gonna increase its value to 1. Key. Set it. So let's say you want to move these away, right? But it's frozen in place. What do? You can group it. Control G to group, and you just modify center pivot, and you can move it anywhere without really messing up the values. And when you press into it, it's gonna be back to 0, and it works just fine. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to make it so that you can go left, right, up and down like so. This is a perfect example. Choose your curve that you have already made. All right, load it as a driver. Okay, and now go to Windows, General Editors, and then Channel Control. Go to your locked options and just move your translate X to the non-locked. Then find translate X here and move it to your keyable so that you can see it in your channel box. And now you can move it left and right. And also remember to go limit. And now go to your box, which you probably don't have a box. I'm just gonna, okay. So back to your control. Now, you can key this by reloading the driver. Okay. And now, this is the left eye blink. I'm gonna do this left eye first. So come here, choose your left eye blink, choose your translate X key, and then choose your translate Y key. Now it's keyed to both translations. Y is now 0 and X is now 0. So go back to translate X. Since it's on the left, you just move it all the way to the left, and it push it to 1. All right, and key. Now it should blink. Yep. Now for the right eye, it's really the same thing. Go to your channel box, turn it to 0. Right eye blink, key it when it's 0. Right eye blink, key when it's 0. And then go back to translate X, go to the right, all the way, key. And now you can make it do funny emojis. And you can do the same thing for everything else. You know, if it's going to the left, just key it to the X-axis. Going to the right, also to the X-axis. So left, right, up, down, and it will affect it like diagonally. I have a left axis for my forehead on the left, and when I go up, it's gonna get affected by this expression since it's keyed to my Y translation. And that is how you blend the shapes. So good luck.